documentary about you. You wanted to be a dope documentary.
Yeah, you gotta be dope.
On who you are, what you've done.
I don't know, boy.
You've accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
I want to know the company that did it so we could talk. You know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need. You know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that. How can it even be called a documentary though? Because you call a documentary when it's not.
Once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the news,
do it.
you can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think
not
it's
with
wrong.
I want some.
Yeah, we know that, but everybody panties is in a bunch. Oh my God,
it doesn't feel like this is a big.
No, it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
the
like,
intention was not to come at him.
If you shooting and you saying they and these guys and you got a picture and I'm in a picture, I'm shooting back, and it's with whoever. It's with whoever, whenever, however.
We know.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Listen, y'all, 50 Cent wants all the smoke, okay? And right now, he's going at it with Maino, Jim Jones, and everyone else over at the Let's Rap About It podcast. That's right, y'all. Now, of course, as you've seen in the beginning of this video, Jim Jones, Maino, Davies, and Fab, they made some comments recently about documentaries, okay? For whatever reason, this was during a time when everyone was reacting to the latest 50 Cent Diddy Netflix docuseries, The Reckoning, okay? Of course, 50 Cent, like I said, he wants smoke with everybody. So he heard the comments made by Jim and Maino and everyone else over there at the Let's Rap About It podcast, and immediately he felt like they were talking about him, okay? So, of course, late last night, 50 made this post responding to the comments made over on Let's Rap About It podcast. And 50 says in his post, these guys are squatters, okay? They owe $250K for the space they are filming their podcast. These bums are trying to win Best Dressed Award and can't pay their bills, all right? This is to let you know he's exactly talking about the Let's Rap About It podcast, uploading some images of Jim. Again, these are articles, but once 50 gets started, listen, he's a habitual line stepper. So here we go. Okay, just last week we had Marlon. Now we got the whole Let's Rap About It podcast. So of course, not long after, Maino would respond back to 50 in his post. And as you can see here on the screen, this is what Maino had to say late last night. He tells 50, "Meet Killer Curly, ladies and gentlemen. He helped me get my record deal before, so I'ma always be grateful. So it's gonna hurt me to drag this nigga to hell. Fuck is the problem, Curtis? What has your G-Unit G-string in a bunch, nigga? Is it the bitch or the diabetes? But let's rap about it, all right? Now, of course, you see Jim Jones. He down here with the eye emoji. You get what I mean? Like I said, this happened late last night, and here we are this morning. They still going back and forth. Now, of course, 50 Cent, he responded. And, 50 Cent, man, he listen, you got to choose your opponents wisely, because with 50, he's diabolical, as they would say. And he's trying to get y'all up out of here, because not long after this post, 50 Cent will respond back at Maino. And this is what 50 had to say, man. 50 says, let me make sure I can zoom in for y'all so y'all can check that out. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see that. All right. 50 tells Maino, I didn't have this on my list of things to do, but if you insist, I'll make time. I'm working on buying a space where you film and 50% of your podcast, okay? You know I don't cap. So let me read this again. I didn't have this on my list of things to do, but if you insist, I'll make time. I'm working on buying a space where you film your podcast, okay? Well, it says 50% of your podcast, and I don't cap. So you got Cam over here, you know what I mean, with homie from The Wire, the meme, you feel me? I was going to say emoji, but, all the same shit. But listen, man, 50 not playing. He trying to shut it down, okay? He's trying to buy the podcast and officially end their podcasting career. This is wild. But again, we're talking about 50 Cent. This is why you have to choose your opponents wisely. Considering right now, with his name, right, in the headlines, thanks to this Diddy Netflix docuseries, let's leave 50 alone. Because right now, he will make a campaign out your ass. And he got his attention on the Let's Rap About It podcast. Now, of course, Maino will respond to 50 threatening to buy the podcast in which they filmed this Let's Rap About It podcast. And in Maino's response, he tells 50, listen, why buy half the podcast when you can buy the entire thing and make it a full 100%? Okay? Listen, man, Jim Jones was right there in agreement, basically saying, come on, cash this out for this whole location. Okay, since you want to talk big money, don't just buy half. I think he just, misread what 50 said, but altogether, you got 50 threatening to purchase the location in which they filmed their podcast just to, pack them up and shut down this whole podcast run that they've been on for these past several months. This is 50 being petty as usual, but listen, man, y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on 50 threatening to pull the plug after this back and forth with Maino? And, again, after hearing the comments made about documentaries. Now, again, listen, is it possible? According to Maino, he said, he wasn't talking about 50 specifically. Again, for those who didn't hear what Maino had to say earlier today on All the Way Up with Yee, let's play all this clip so y'all can hear exactly what was said by Maino when Angela Yee brought up 50 sending shots early this morning. Let's check this out right quick. Hold on.
Like 50 Cent has taken shots at the Let's Rap About It crew.
Smoke. It's very smoky.
Now, 50 posted this.
Documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
I don't understand why that's legal to do though.
Documentary is more like a mockumentary, shit like that. Do you think that is wrong or not?
I'm not with it.
All right, now he posted that clip, and then he also posted, and I got to make sure I got to see what's true and what's not true.
Call us squatters.
Yeah, he called you guys squatters and said you guys owe $250,000. So is that true?
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so you guys have paid your rent.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, all right. Now, to put it in perspective, though, you said you weren't taking aim.
No, we not making our podcast not going. We don't talk about people. We take things and internalize it. We was talking about. It was a general conversation about do people have the actual right to make a documentary about you, and how would you feel if it was you? But I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, I'm not trying to walk nothing down. Like, if it's smoke, it's smoke.
All right. Well, here is.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard that from Maino. If it's smoke, it's smoke. Okay, so listen. After hearing what Maino said, you got 50 now threatening to buy the whole podcast, the whole Let's Rap About It podcast. And of course, according to Maino, he said, look, you might as well just purchase the whole damn thing. Because again, like I said, man, this is interesting that all of this because of everyone giving their reaction to the latest Diddy Netflix docuseries titled The Reckoning. Again, I don't think it's nothing personal between 50. He's just smart when it comes to marketing, understanding that, you know what, the more people who speak on this project that I'm invested in with Netflix, the more people are tuned in, right? Which means next go around, they going to have to pay. This is how 50's looking at it, like business. So anyone who's speaking about any documentary, he going at your neck, okay? It's one person who also has something to say about 50, and that's Dr. Umar. So listen, like I said, if I'm Doc, listen, you better get your affairs in order because messing with 50, he might buy that damn school, Doc. I'm going to be real. 50, he ain't playing right now. Like I said, he's on a crazy run when it comes to just going at anyone who got something to say about him and his brand. And right now, 50's brand is looking real bulletproof. All right, pun intended for those who played the game back in the day. But y'all let me know, man. What are your thoughts on this back and forth between 50 Cent and the Let's Rap About It podcast? Now, again, Maino is speaking on behalf, you know what I mean, of his co-host, because we have to, wait and see next week if they'll even entertain us, you know what I mean, as far as the Let's Rap About It podcast crew. But as of right now, we got 50 threatening to purchase the Let's Rap About It podcast, essentially ending their whole podcasting career. And, considering this is 50 Cent, I don't know. This is a dangerous game. But after hearing Maino's response, he like, yo, you better come correct. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on all of this controversy down in the comment section below? Again, do you think Netflix got their money's worth, collabing with 50 on this Diddy docuseries? Because again, we going on week 3 and people are, still having to, feel the need to state their opinion on this whole project altogether, whether you liked it or not. Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all. Again, my name is Sensei Rip. Till next time, peace. Listen, y'all, choose your opponents wisely, okay? 50 out here ending careers. He might end your damn podcasting career. So listen, move with caution. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace. Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right now and check out the homie Hotep's latest video, The Way It Be. All right, he's one of the hottest rappers coming out of the city of Baltimore right now. So hit the link in the description and let him know that Rip sent you. All right, y'all. Peace.
You ever had them days hit the up and down when you look up, it ain't nobody around? Remember days we was broke, ain't have a dime, having motion, I can tell you about them now. Whoa. When you patient, only thing you chase is time. You can't get it back, we'll put it in rewind. That's the reason why I meditate. The same reason I can fly 7 birds as I put up like 3 lines. That's the way that it be.
Listen, y'all, public service announcement. This Thanksgiving 2025, MREC and myself will be releasing a comedy stand-up special titled MREC and Rip Presents Mark Prince, Go Stand in the Corner. All right, now for those who are unfamiliar with comedian Mark Prince, he is one of the original members of the Knockout Kings of Comedy brand, a brand that was created by comedian Reggie Curl, rest in peace, as well as comedian Scruncho. Okay, now I'm about to bless y'all with a preview of this comedy stand-up special, and if you like what you see, make sure to hit the link in the description so y'all can set your reminder for Thanksgiving Day. All right, so y'all can check out this exclusive premiere of this comedy stand-up special titled MREC and Rip Presents Mark Prince, Go Stand in the Corner. All right, with that being said, check out this preview. Let me know what you think, and I'll see y'all on Thanksgiving Day. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hey, you say you're looking for a boat? I got like a 70-foot 2 yacht in here. Just come on in here and look. Just come in here. Hold on, let me turn the light off. Hey, look at it! It even got a secret trap door. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't mind these signs right here. Don't even look at that. We can take that off when you come in for $5,000 down. How can I do prices so cheap? Because sometimes I steal shit, but don't worry about that. I sailed in here from Compton this afternoon. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I got on it, I sailed it here, everything was great. The wind, see the sails, they still work. Don't worry about that. The windows, don't even look at that. All you need is a steering wheel. Somebody took the steering wheel. Don't even look at that. It's got 1 engine. Don't worry about that. Or if you want to sail back and forth to like Mexico, don't worry about that. $5 right now. It'll start up and everything. So come down here and call us and we'll make you a deal. Call me, I'm waiting. Don't even look at that.
MREC TV.
I ain't telling Max about Jim. I ain't telling Jim about Max. I don't know nothing. I'm not claiming territory. Like I said, I'm just an open store. If your op comes into Walmart, you're going to stop going to Walmart because your op shop's there too? No.
On the publishing side, is Max B free and clear of Jim Jones?
MREC TV.